Welcome everyone! Today we are going to be making over my studio. Well, not today. It's a bunch of days amalgamated into one video. Alright, so I chose some sad and somber music to go with this horrific sight of my studio. It has looked like this for the last 6 months, and you know what? I was tired of it. I was like, okay girl, it's time to clean it up. There's a bassinet, because I thought I was gonna bring my baby here, but he's too crazy and screams, so I couldn't. Paintings everywhere. Cat hair brush thing to get the hair off. Paints thrown everywhere. Just a mess. Everything is everywhere. Total shit show. Avoided the studio at all costs because it was just too stressful to go there. But also, I just had a baby, so I couldn't really go and work there. So that's why it looked like that for 6 months. Reppin' my most prized possession, my JB Christmas album. I have a bunch of paintings in my studio that are 10 plus years old. I'm not really into them anymore. I'm never gonna show them again. So you know what? It's time to get rid of them. But I didn't want to actually get rid of them. So instead, I just took out the staples from the back, removed them from the stretcher bars, and rolled them up. And then I put a little piece of tape around them, label them so they're easy to find later, and ta-da! I have more room in my studio for new work. And you know what? These staples are sharp, and I'm not trying to hurt any garbage men or women out there, so I'm gonna teach you guys a little thing. You're gonna pick up the staples with a piece of tape. Then you're gonna put them all in the wad of tape, and you're gonna get more tape and wrap that around a few times, just so no sharp staple bits are sticking out. And then you throw it in the trash can. You know, we gotta protect and serve out there. We gotta take care of our garbage peeps around the nation. This took me so long. Taking out staples from these canvases was like a nightmare. It's times like this when I wish I was ambidextrous, because this is really starting to hurt my wrist. And you know what? It would be nice to use my left hand. But that's not a thing I can do right now. So I'm just suffering through the pain, one staple at a time. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm using, it's this like staple puller thing. Got it from Home Depot. I went there and I was like to the lady, I was like, do you have like a staple puller outer thing? And she was like, what? And then I was like, okay, never mind. And then I just looked around and I found this. I don't know if there's a faster method to this, but this is doing good for now. I think there was about, I don't know, maybe 8 paintings that I did this process with. It took so freaking long. My wrist hurt so bad, but you know, it was worth it. I made so much more room in my studio and got all the old stuff that I'm not into anymore out of the way. In this area, I just store all of my packing stuff and miscellaneous stuff. It's kind of poorly designed because I didn't really know what I wanted to do with this area as we were building it, and I thought I would revisit the project later and kind of change a few things. So I'm definitely gonna figure out a system that's more practical and accessible in the future. It's break time. I'm gonna see how much apple I can get into my mouth at once. What's up? What's it? That's hard and so easy. It's stuck. Oh well. I should probably wait and come back with a ladder, but I'm impatient and shit needs to get done, so I'm using this thrifted stool and I'm going for it. I'll probably eventually end up breaking down these stretcher bars, but for now I just toss them up there. So I had a box full of really old paints and just duplicates, and I had like paint tubes in there that were like empty. So I got rid of all of that stuff, and now I'm organizing them, color coordinated. And it looks so pretty. I took so many of these shots. I kind of like cut it down a bit because I didn't want you guys to get like fatigued by looking at too much paint, but it was beautiful. So I'm going to be drilling this into my canvas storage unit. And then once I do that, I'm going to use these little hooks, get them in there, and hang some paints off of this thing. So that's what we're doing now. Okay, so I found this wooden crate type thing that's just gonna help me keep the pegboard in place while I drill it in to the canvas storage. Or else it would have been a disaster. I would have been like, whoa, you know, tripping out. So hopefully this will be sturdy enough. I think it will be. Okay, so I'm not a screw expert or anything, but this one is like not going all the way in. So I'm gonna take it out, and then I have random deck screws that I'm gonna use because that seemed to work. I tried it there. So hopefully that'll be good. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, okay. Hopefully I didn't ruin my husband's drill. So if you're wondering where I purchased these hooks from, I got them from ULINE. They are the 2-inch hooks. I'll put the link in the description below for these. You can see all the different paints that you have easy access, it's perfect. It's a great way to keep your paints organized and on display. So the window's 59 inches. So now it's time to listen to my baby trip the fuck out. Oh, so they have to put the light super high then. Shh! It's okay, okay. We're right here, but we have to do something, okay? So, I don't know what was going through my mind, but I decided to open this box like a savage rat. Then I realized that wasn't the most efficient way to open a box, and I got out my X-Acto knife like a normal person. So I tried to get a sweet shot of me like installing the drawers, but it actually ended up just being a video of my ass the whole time. And voila! I would say I'm a certified IKEA builder now. So this painting here, this is a very old painting that I absolutely loved. I used to do a lot of hard edge paintings back in the day. This was actually in my basement, and we had a flood in my basement, so I had to give it a little like touch up, spruce it up a little bit, make the whites even whiter. I thought it would look really good in my studio with the curtains and everything. I thought it was, you know, a little swaggy.
Rachel. You'd better watch it.
So for the shelf, I just got these brackets from IKEA. I believe they're pretty inexpensive. Again, I'll put the link for these down below. And then we just went to Home Depot, got a piece of wood. I think it was pretty long. So yeah, we got the guy to cut it down. So I have the shelf now above this area, which is really nice. I have an old school clock to tell the time. Do people still buy those anymore? I don't know. And why do I have a mirror in my studio, you may ask? It's because I'm conceited as fuck and I want to look at myself all the time. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually because I don't brush my hair, so I need to make sure my hair looks kind of decent for videos. You're probably like, your hair never looks decent for videos, and that has some truth to it, but it's because I didn't have a mirror in my studio. So now I do. So I can look at my hair before I film. Okay, so that's it for part 1 of this video. Part 2 will be coming out in the next week or two, where I will be giving you a full studio tour. So make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss that. Hit that little thumbs up button down there, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.